So, hi everyone. Today we'll be discussing regarding another set of interview questions which you may face while giving an interview for Salesforce admin for uh, beginners as well as for the experienced ones. So, let's continue. Now, three ways to make a field mandatory. So, while we are making a field mandatory, uh, is the first way. Like whenever you are making the field. So at that time only you can keep the field as mandatory. And then now secondly from page layout. So there after going to the page layout, you will get an option of range. You can click on that and you will get two options like required or not required. So you can click on the required and the field will become mandatory now by using validation rules. So these are the three ways to make a field mandatory. Now, types of relations in Salesforce. So there are three types of relationships like lookup relation, master detail relation, and self relation. Lookup relation is a loosely coupled relation. In this, whenever a parent record is deleted, child record remains unaffected. Now, master detail relationship, it is a parent-child relationship which is tightly coupled. In this case, whenever a parent record is deleted, the child record is also deleted. And if we undelete the parent record, the child records also get undeleted. And thirdly, is that we can also make roll-up summary fields in the master detail relationship, right? But that's not true in the case of lookup relationship. Now, self relationship. So self relationship is a relationship with the object itself. So the relationship with the object itself is called a self relation. Third, what is many-to-many relationship? So a many-to-many relationship allows each record of one object to be linked to multiple records from another object or vice versa. A relation which is made with the help of junction object means for making a many-to-many relationship, we have to use a third object named as junction object, and master object will be always on the parent side. So this is a mandatory part and a differential statement that whenever we make a many-to-many relationship, the master object, sorry, not the master object, the standard object will be on the parent side or master side of the relationship, and standard object can never be on the detail side, right? So this I have also explained in my other videos, so you can go and you can search on the channel, you will get the other videos regarding this. Now, example for a many-to-many relationship. So a product can be present in many price book, and one price book can contain many products, right? So we can take an example of a product object and a price book object. So there can be various products, but while connecting to it to the price book, so in one price book we can have many products, right? And one product can be present on different price book, like in price book one also, in two also, on five also. So this is how a many-to-many relationship works. Now, what is a page layout? So it controls the layout and organization of button, fields, visual force, custom links, related list on object record pages. So basically, page layout will help you to make the page look to the user as you want or as per your business requirement. That is what is page layout. Now, difference between data import wizard and data loader.io. So what are the basic differences which you can say? And these points you can also use if the question is like, what is data loader or what is data import wizard, right? So the basic differences are in data import wizard, you can load up to 50,000 records, but in case of data loader, we can handle up to 500,000 records. Now, data import wizard supports all custom objects and a few standard objects like account, contact, campaign members, person accounts, and solution. But this is not same in case of data loader. It supports all custom as well as standard objects. Data import wizard supports schedule export. Data loader does not support scheduled export. Delete option is not available in case of data import wizard, but we can use delete records in case of data loader.io. While importing, duplicates can be ignored in case of data import wizard, but that is not same in the case of data loader. We cannot ignore the duplicates while importing. What is a record type? So record type let you offer different business processes like pick list value and page layout to different users, right? So like there are different record types, so you can use it according to the requirement and page layout for different users. Difference between delete and hard delete. This is a very much asked questions in the interviews. So when we use delete, so the it deletes the records and the records are stored in a bin. But whenever we use hard delete, the records are permanently deleted from the org, and you will not find also you will not also find the records in the bin. Difference between export and export all. When we use export, it is used to export the Salesforce data, excluding recycle bins data. But when we use export all, it is used to export the data, including the recycle bins data into your local system. So export, if you use only export, so it will uh, exclude the data from the recycle bin, but export all will include the data which is present in the recycle bin. Now, difference between profile and permission set. Profile, it's used to restrict the permission. Permission set is used to extend the permission. Profile, we cannot allocate more than one profile to a user, and that's a limit. But in the case of permission set, you can assign one or more permission sets to a user. It is mandatory to allocate a profile to a user to work in the org, right? Like if there is no profile, the user will not be able to work. But permission set, no, it is not mandatory to assign a permission set to a user because it totally depends on the usage. Like if there is something you want to do or to extend a permission, otherwise, no, it's not necessary. Now, a scenario-based question. Suppose we have 10 persons this with the same profile with create edit permission on an object O, and we want to give a delete access to some of the users. So how can we do that? So the answer to this question is we can use permission set to fulfill the requirement, right? So we can just use a permission set to give a delete access to some of the users on object O, and the requirement will be fulfilled. Next scenario-based question. Some senior employees are unable to see the records of the juniors. So what can be the case? So so in this case, we have to check that if grant access using hierarchy is checked or not. So if that checkbox is unchecked, then there may be the possibility that seniors will not be able to see the records of their juniors. And if that is checked, they will be able to see the records. Now, what is cloud computing? So cloud computing is providing IT services on demand, like pay as you use basis. So example is AWS, Salesforce, Netflix, Prime Videos, etc. Now, what is roll-up summary field? So it is used to calculate the sum, minimum, maximum count of the set of related records. Roll-up summary field can be made only in case of master detail relationship. That too, it should be present on the master side of the relationship. Name a few automation tools used in Salesforce. So yes, you can name some like Flow, Process Builder, Workflow. These are some of the automation tools used in Salesforce. So thank you for today. These are the questions which we have seen, and in the next videos, I'll be covering more and more questions so that you can go through all these and crack your interviews. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.